Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Mark.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're diving into something that can completely change the way you study, work, and even relax. How to improve your focus in just 7 days.
Yep, focus. That magical skill that helps you actually finish what you start instead of, oh look, a cat video.
Mark, stay with me here.
Sorry, see? That's exactly the problem. Distractions are everywhere, and they eat up our time without us even noticing.
So today, we're giving you 5 simple, practical steps that you can start using right away to sharpen your focus. And the best part? You can start seeing results in just 1 week.
Exactly. And we're not just going to talk at you, we'll share real stories, give you mini challenges, and keep it fun.
Before we start, think about this. What's your biggest distraction? Is it your phone? Social media? That bag of cookies in the kitchen?
Or maybe all three? Well, by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear plan to finally stay on track, at least long enough to enjoy those cookies after you finish your work.
So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's jump into why focus matters and how you can master it in the next 7 days. All right, before we jump into our first step, let's talk about why focus is such a big deal.
Yeah, because focus isn't just about getting work done, it's about how you spend your time and how much you actually remember and enjoy what you're doing.
Exactly. Think about studying English. If you're focused for even 30 minutes, you can learn more than someone who spends 2 hours but keeps checking their phone every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember once I tried to read an English article online, but after every paragraph, I'd click a different tab. By the end, I couldn't even remember the title.
That's so relatable. And it's not just studying focus affects everything. At work, it means you finish tasks faster. In conversations, it means you actually listen. And in your personal life, it helps you be present and enjoy the moment.
Right, because when you're not focused, you're kind of half-living everything. You're at dinner, but your mind is thinking about emails. You're reading, but your brain is scrolling Instagram.
And here's the thing. Focus is a skill you can train. It's not just some people are born with it. If you build the habit, you can focus longer, learn faster, and actually feel less stressed.
Plus, there's a bonus when you're focused. You finish things. And finishing feels amazing. It's like crossing something off your to-do list. Instant motivation.
So now that we know why focus is important, let's jump into step 1. Clear your mind first. Because before you can focus on anything, you need to get rid of the mental clutter.
Okay, so step 1 is simple but powerful. Clear your mind first.
Right? And that doesn't mean you have to become a meditation master or sit on a mountain for 3 hours. It just means making a little space in your brain before you start working or studying.
Let me tell you a quick story. Last week, I sat down to write a lesson plan, but my brain was buzzing emails I needed to answer. Laundry I hadn't done. That weird noise my fridge was making.
Classic overthinking mode.
Exactly. So even though I was working, I wasn't really working. My mind was full, so my focus was empty.
That's the problem. If your mind is cluttered, focus has no room to fit in. Think of it like a desk. If it's covered in junk, you can't even open your notebook.
So how do we clear our minds? The first technique is the 1-minute brain dump.
I love this one. You grab a piece of paper and write everything on your mind, things to do, worries, even buy milk, whatever is in there. Dump it out.
And once it's on paper, it's not bouncing around your brain anymore. You can deal with it later.
Another quick method is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Do that 3 times, and your brain will feel lighter.
Let's actually do this together right now, a quick 1-minute mental reset for our listeners.
All right, everyone, if you can, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Imagine all those little distracting thoughts just floating away.
And when you open your eyes, you're ready. Your mind is like a clean whiteboard, and now you can actually write something important on it.
If you start every study or work session with this, your focus will be way sharper and you'll waste less time warming up.
All right, now that our minds are clear, let's talk about the next step, removing distractions so they don't sneak back in while you're trying to focus.
Okay, so our minds are clear, but here's the thing even the clearest mind can't compete with ping, yai, your phone lighting up.
Yeah, that just a quick check turns into 20 minutes of scrolling videos of raccoons washing grapes.
Which, to be fair, is adorable but not exactly helping you finish your homework.
So step 2 is remove distractions physically and digitally. That means setting up your space so your brain doesn't have to fight temptation every 10 seconds.
Let's start with the big one, your phone. My favorite trick is out of sight, out of mind. I literally put my phone in another room when I need deep focus.
I use Do Not Disturb mode. But I also turn the screen face down, because even seeing a notification preview can pull you out of concentration.
And it's not just tech. Your physical space matters too. If your desk is messy, your brain feels messy. A quick 2-minute tidy-up before working can make a big difference.
Oh, and noise, this one's huge. If you can't get peace and quiet, try noise-canceling headphones or even soft background sounds like rain or instrumental music.
One more tip I use, I tell the people around me, hey, I'm focusing for the next 30 minutes. It's like putting a do not disturb sign on your brain.
Yeah, because sometimes your biggest distraction isn't your phone. It's someone asking, "Hey, quick question?" every 5 minutes.
So here's a quick challenge for you listening right now. Pause this podcast for 30 seconds and remove one distraction from your space. Put your phone away, clear your desk, close extra tabs, whatever you can do right now.
Okay, welcome back. Doesn't it already feel a bit easier to focus?
That's the magic of step 2. Once you clear the mental and physical noise, your brain has no excuse not to focus.
And now, let's move into step 3, time block your day. Because focus isn't just about removing distractions, it's about protecting your time. All right, so you've cleared your mind and removed distractions. Now we need to protect your focus time. And that's where step 3 comes in. Time block your day.
Time blocking is basically giving your day a schedule that you control, instead of letting random things steal your time.
Exactly. You decide when you'll work, when you'll rest, and even when you'll get distracted. Yes, we're going to schedule distractions.
Yep, it's true. If you know you'll check social media at 3 p.m., you can stop feeling guilty about not checking it at 11 a.m.
Let's talk about how to do it. You take a piece of paper or your calendar app and divide your day into chunks. For example, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Focused work or study, 9:30 a.m. to 9:35 a.m. Short break, 9:35 to 10:05. Another focused block, and so on.
This is kind of like the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes focus, 5 minutes rest, but you can adjust the times to fit you.
When I first tried time blocking, I went extreme. I planned every single 15 minutes.
And how did that go?
Let's just say I spent more time editing my schedule than actually working. Lesson learned, keep it simple.
Right. For most people, 30 to 60-minute focus blocks work best. The key is to set a clear start and stop time so your brain knows it's go time.
And here's your 7-day focus plan. For the next week, pick just 2 time blocks each day where you'll work or study without distractions. even if it's just 20 minutes each. That's 40 minutes of pure focus, more than most people get in an entire day.
And you'll notice something when the timer is running. You actually want to stay on task because it feels like a mini challenge.
Exactly. And when the break comes, it feels like a reward, not a guilty escape.
All right, now that we've scheduled our focus, let's talk about step 4, training your focus muscle. Because the more you practice, the stronger your focus gets. So now you've got your focus time blocked into your day. But here's the truth: if you're not used to focusing, those time blocks can feel really long.
Yep. At first, 20 minutes can feel like an eternity, especially if you're used to jumping between tasks every few minutes.
That's because focus is like a muscle. If you haven't used it much, it gets tired fast. But the good news is, you can train it.
Think about going to the gym. You don't walk in and lift 100 kilos on day one. You start light, build strength, and slowly increase the weight. One exercise I use is single-task reading. I set a timer for 10 minutes, open a book or an article, and just read. No phone, no notes, no switching to something else.
And with focus, you start with short bursts and build up. If you can only do 10 minutes at first, that's fine. Just keep adding a few minutes every couple of days. I love the memory game method. I look at a list of 10 words for 1 minute, then try to recall them without looking. It forces your brain to concentrate deeply for a short time.
And here's a fun one for our listeners right now, a 30-second focus challenge. Ready?
Okay, wherever you are, pick one object around you, maybe your coffee cup or a pen. Your challenge is to look at it closely for 30 seconds without letting your mind wander.
Notice the details, the color, the texture, the shape. If your mind drifts, gently bring it back.
And time, how is that? Harder than it sounds, right?
But if you do little challenges like this daily, your focus muscle will grow, and staying concentrated during study or work will feel natural.
And that brings us to our final step: reflect and adjust daily, because training your focus isn't just about doing, it's also about reviewing.
Okay, here we are. Step 5. Reflect and adjust daily.
Yep, this is the step most people skip, and it's the reason they never see big improvements in their focus.
Because if you don't review what's working and what's not, you're just guessing every day.
Exactly. Think of it like learning English. If you never stop to check what you remember or where you're struggling, you can't improve effectively.
So here's what I do at the end of the day. I grab a notebook and answer 3 simple questions. When did I focus best today? What distracted me most? What will I change tomorrow?
I call this the micro-journal method. It takes less than 3 minutes but gives you huge insights.
For example, last Tuesday I realized I focused best in the morning right after breakfast, but in the afternoon I kept checking my phone.
So what did you do?
I moved my most important tasks to the morning block, and I put my phone in another room after lunch.
And that's the power of reflection. You're not just repeating the same mistakes, you're adjusting and improving every single day.
Also, don't be afraid to tweak your plan. If 30-minute blocks feel too long, start with 20. If you focus better with music, add it. This is your system.
And remember, you're building a habit over 7 days. The more you track and adjust, the faster your focus will grow.
So now you have all 5 steps. And in just a moment, we're going to put it all together into a 7-day focus challenge that you can start today.
All right, now it's time to put everything we've talked about into action with our 7-day focus challenge.
Yep, this is your roadmap for the next week. Simple, clear, and totally doable.
Here's how it works. Every day for the next 7 days, you'll do these 5 steps in order.
Step 1. Clear your mind with a quick 1-minute brain dump or breathing exercise.
Step 2. Remove one distraction from your environment before you start working.
Step 3. Time block at least 2 focus sessions in your day. They can be 20 to 30 minutes each.
Step 4. Train your focus muscle with a small daily challenge like reading for 10 minutes without stopping or doing that 30-second object focus exercise.
Step 5. Reflect at the end of the day using the micro-journal method. When did I focus best? What distracted me most? What will I change tomorrow? And if you join the challenge, let us know in the comments or tag us on social media. We'd love to cheer you on.
That's it, 5 steps every day for 1 week. By the end, you'll be amazed at how much sharper your focus feels. Ready to take control of your focus? Start today.
Before we wrap up, here's one last reminder: improving your focus isn't about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent changes.
Exactly. Even if you slip up one day, that's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection.
Think of it like learning a language. Some days, you'll study for an hour. Other days, maybe 10 minutes. But if you keep showing up, the results build over time.
And the cool thing about focus is that once you start getting better at it, every other area of your life improves. Work, learning, relationships, even how you relax.
So trust the process, be patient with yourself, and remember, every focused minute you put in is a win.
You've got this.
That's all for today's episode, folks. Thanks so much for joining us on this journey to better focus.
We hope these 5 steps help you make real progress in just 1 week.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share your focus challenge experiences with us. We love hearing from you.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends learning English.
Next time, we'll explore another fun and useful topic to help you improve your English skills.
Until then, keep practicing, stay focused, and take care.